Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're getting back into another custom island stream today, which I'm very excited for. I've been waiting all week for this. I wanted to stream during the week. I was so tempted to, but I'm trying to stay consistent with my schedule. So what I'm going to be doing is a 1 hour and 30-minute stream on Fridays, a 3 hour stream on Saturdays, and an hour and 30-minute stream on Sundays. That's what I'm going to try to go for. That's what I'm going to try to go for, if I can. I mean, scheduling things might come up, but I'm hoping to get at least 2 streams per weekend. That's my goal. But yeah, welcome back to the stream. We've got some stuff to do today. Um, okay, so we are going to be naming the dinosaurs today, but I want to save that for the end of the stream. I'm still deliberating on some names. I ended up not making a poll for the names, but I'm gonna be looking at the suggestions. There's been a few that I kind of like, but I haven't gotten very many suggestions overall. It doesn't look like it's saved on my progress. That's a bit concerning. Um, how's the island looking? Does it still have like, yeah, it still has the terrain differentiation. How about this island? Is this island okay? It is. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I love this island. It's so cool. I like this a lot with like these things. That's the coolest to me. Like the giant, they look like giant like airport hangars, and I really like that. And there's like one over here too. Yeah, it looks like it didn't save my progress. I must not have saved at the end of the stream last time, but that's fine because it wasn't anything like super big and important anyway. It was just like these little islands. This is a little sandbar here. This is like just barely peeking above the water. There we go. And I'm gonna paint along the coastline of this one too. I'm gonna have to clean some of this up after the fact, but it should work pretty well. That is not what I meant to do. I have to smooth this out a little. Because it just looked a little jagged. Alright, let me grab some vegetation. That looks alright. And a little bit here. And then right over here. There we go. Let's see, what else were we gonna do? I mean, now that we've got that kind of set up, I really like how that looks, by the way, with like Like, just look at that. Like, it's got these like little islands around it. That's cool. I like that a lot. All right. Um, I think today, first thing we need to do before anything else is finish up these last four little islands. This one is clearly just going to be like a sandbar. This isn't going to be anything fancy. This is just going to be like I can't even raise the freaking island. Like, it's that small, you know? So I'm going to paint it with sand, and it's just like a little sandbar now. And also, it's not supposed to have grass on it. I hate when it like does that where there's just random grass for no reason. I have to do that along the entire coastline. I don't want any grass on the sand. I'm gonna do that there. Alright, so we just got like a little sandbar out there, and this one I want to be more rocky. This is just gonna be like a little rock in the ocean. That's what this is. It's a rock. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. It's not just a boulder. Anyway, ignoring the vocal stimming. Um, oh, do I like that? I don't know if I like that, actually. I don't think I like that. Maybe I need to put rocks on it. Like, well, I don't even like this over here, though, is the thing. I'm almost tempted to just make this a little tiny island. Like, it's big enough to where I could make it into a tiny island. So, I might just do that. Like, just put some sand on it. And now I can just put um, a little bit of vegetation. There we go. Not the best looking island, but it's an island nonetheless. Get this kind of painted in. I think it needs some more grass. Got rid of too much of it. Needs a bit more on that end. There we go. That looks alright. And now this little island. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I feel like it's too small to do anything significant with it, but maybe we could fit something here. But the question is, what would fit here? Like, I can't even think of anything that could go over here, you know? Like, well, how would this island even be used if it was used? Like, what am I supposed to do with it? Hotels, maybe? Like, maybe this is like a special resort area. You know, this is like Uber VIP or something. Like, oh, if you pay like the premium fee, you get to go to the special island for all the special people. Honestly, that could be a cool idea, actually. Like, maybe it'll have its own helipad. Yeah, we'll make this a little, like, what's it called? We'll make this an island for rich people. Rich people island. That's what this is. Like, already most of the people coming to this park are probably going to be decently rich, but these people are going to be extra rich. Actually, before I make the coastlines, I need to figure out the building layouts. Like, I do want this area over here to be kind of like a beach, you know? This is going to be like a beach that they can all, like, walk out on and, you know, just relax on. What would you want on, like, a premium island, you know? Premium restrooms. Because, like, these restrooms don't look like premium restrooms. This is a premium restroom, but it doesn't fit the island aesthetic. One of these, maybe? Maybe. I could just go with this because it's still like a beach. I might just put that there. It's doing the thing. Is there like, can I turn off that noise? Settings, audio. There's nothing I can do to disable that, really? I hate that glitch. It's the worst. Alright, so, obviously, on a premium island, you're gonna want a storm shelter. They're gonna have, like, their own little shelter. Okay, I need to get a rival point figured out first. And I think on the other side of the island works, you know? Like, or maybe I could have a hotel over here and I'll have the arrival point next to this. I might do that. I'm gonna pause the game because I know I'm gonna have to close the park once I add this thing in. Alright, so I'll put that in. Yeah, that's out of 45 from the map border. And we're just gonna pretend all that stuff beyond the map doesn't exist, by the way. None of this out here exists. This is just ocean. So just keep that in mind for the majority of this build. Um, we're obviously gonna want more than one hotel on this island. You know, this is like... Actually, can I make this more organic? Like, this is like a bunch of super fancy, like, VIP treatment stuff, you know? Like, we'll put something there. Let's see, what else? We're gonna want amenities. These are big. Maybe just like a strip of them, like here. Replace off. Oh, and also, we're gonna want these paths to be like, they're gonna be islandy, you know? They're not gonna be, like, paved. Like, these people are coming for the island experience, you know? That's what they're coming here for. That, like, lines up perfectly with the edge of the island, too. Now I have to close the park again. Go to operation, close park, so that it doesn't lag. I really wish it wouldn't open automatically. That's so not good. Alright, let's get our amenities in. Gonna have... Oh, I placed that wrong. Do we even want amenities this big? Like, I know it's gonna be better for guest satisfaction in the game, but I don't know. Do I like the way they look? Because, like, this is making it look more like a mall on the island. Although, these could all be, like, their own custom restaurants. Like, beachside restaurants for the guests. I think that's a cool idea. I think we will keep that. There we go. All the little hotels are hooked up. I can probably fit a restroom in. Right around here. Can I? I can't if I move this path. So we'll have like a little beachside restroom there. There we go. That actually looks a little nicer too. I like that. The winding path. Oh, it's not doing the glitch. Let's go. Alright. Alright. We do want a shelter on this island. Like, we're gonna need one. Like, in case of storms and stuff. These are the VIP guests. We want them to know for sure that they have, like, safety options, you know? I like that. That lines up kind of nicely. Let me see how it looks now. Does it, like, line up differently? Oh, it doesn't even do the thing. Okay, so it was closer then. Alright, that should line up right there. And then we can get the path pulled out to here. Welcome to the stream. By the way, whoever just joined. We're working on a special, like, VIP guest island, which I think is a very cool idea. I'm a big fan of this. Gonna bring that all of it over to there. Find the point that I used before. Go to there. And then go over to here. And then after this, we might go name the other dinosaurs. This is what we have so far, by the way. We've got a couple, like, VIP hotels. That's what these are gonna be now. The one over on this island was just like a little lounge. You know, this is like a waiting lounge with like a restaurant. But the one over here, this is the VIP hotel. That's what this is. And this is like a whole VIP hotel island, and they all arrive by helicopter, because, you know, of course they do. And we're making them their own little island right now. And they've got like these beachside shops too. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out what should go here. Like, what would fit in this area? You know? Like, there's nothing really good to put there. There's no, like, guest attractions that would fit there either. Um, that would not fit there at all. No, it would not. So then what do I put there? This is quite the conundrum. I could move these over. Well, actually, would that fit with the... It probably wouldn't fit with the terrain constraints, honestly. Like, here, let me try to build one in. Oh, it would fit with the terrain constraints. Never mind. So I might move these down then. Or maybe that could be like... This can be like a little plaza, actually. I think I'll make a plaza here. I mean, having it next to this thing is probably not the most fun, but I'm gonna make a little semicircle to about there, then back. And I think this circle in the middle, we're obviously gonna have like a fountain in here, right? Let me bring this down to here, bring this up to here. Alright, now that we've got our little plaza, what we can do is I'll put a fountain in the middle. And I think this fountain should be the fancy one that has a tree in the middle. Or maybe, ooh, does that look fancier? Because this is like the VIP guest section. I think we used this one for the last one. This looks a little fancier, honestly. Oh, I think it's like almost exactly the perfect size too. Like maybe a little bit. How does it fit? It's got a little bit of a lip of concrete, but it's good. Could be moved a little bit this way. Alright, let's see how this looks now. Still got that little lip of concrete, but not really much I can do about it. So now that we've got that there, we're going to go ahead and put in some eating areas. Maybe we'll throw in one of these too. Actually, no, that won't fit. Maybe one of those at the back. No. One of these. Hmm. Maybe I should have this behind a wall. It's fine. It'll be easier for them to get to anyway if it's not. Let's go to decorations. And we want some fancy looking tables. And then we can just say that like these places, which actually I'm gonna move closer. Like that's really the closest they can get. That's fine. Have Gonna have them. I'm gonna have to go back and customize all these buildings too. I'll have to come up with some park colors. That's gonna be an ordeal. Oh, maybe right there I could put like some planters. That could look nice. I'll put in one of these, and then we'll make a few rows of these. I'm gonna have to move some of these. Maybe they'll have lights between them. That could be. Maybe they'll have these between them. Alright, let me get some of these in. And I think I have just enough room to put another one here. There we go. Got that side lined, and it works. Oh, it's not centered though. That needs to be moved a little closer. And this needs to be better centered. I also need lights. That's another thing I need is lights. Maybe we'll have this at the end. I don't think we have this anywhere else yet. Like the normal dinosaurs, like the T-Rex and the Alamosaurus, those ones can be for the main island, and then this island gets the Spino. And of course we'll have like a light pointed at it. I think I kind of like that color. Ooh, it has like a bit of a. I like that aesthetic. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks alright. I don't even think I need these actually. Yeah, that works just on its own. Oh, you know what we could do? Since this place is already a sushi place anyway, um, since it's authentic sushi. Oh no, we should maybe deep fried fish. This is a luxury guest place. We'll just do general seafood because this is gonna be for luxury, you know? Now that I think about it, if the park even was open, no guests would come over here because there's no like actual attractions here. Could put a hyperloop station here. Actually, no, we can't because there's not enough room. Okay, but yeah, this is gonna be like the little luxury guest island. That's what this is. And then this here is all gonna be like a beach that they can all like hang out on. Yeah, I mean, I think we might be ready for landscaping, honestly. Do that to most of the island. Wanna do that basically up to where the path is. Like, look at that. This is gonna be a really nice beach once it's like built. Like, we could just have like some dense forest on this side of the island. 'Cause like no one's really going over there anyway, you know? Let's get some palm trees in here, like in among the buildings. Oh, no palm trees fit there, really? Palm trees can fit in a small area in this game, so it's like I'm surprised that none fit in that gap. There we go. Oh, and for those who don't know, there's also a plan where after this, after we've built up the entire park and stuff, I want to delete all the buildings on like a separate save and make like a giant nature preserve basically and just see what the island looks like, you know? Alright, it's beach time. I'm just gonna do the basic outline of the island first and then we'll do the actual beach. Cause like there's sand all the way around this island, you know? This isn't a very tall island. I'm just gonna finish this up and then we can paint the way the actual beach is supposed to look. Like this whole area is supposed to be beach. Like, there we go. Now they've got like a nice big beach. Actually, the beach should come up a bit further. Like this hotel was even built a little bit on the beach. But yeah, this is the big VIP island. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's got everything they could need. You know, they've got their custom like hotel rooms, like that are all luxury. They all have like the best amenities, baths, everything. They have all the best stuff on this island. I can't show you it, but you're just gonna have to trust me that it's all there and they all have it. Anyway, I mean, yeah, this island's looking pretty good now. You know, like we've got a little plaza for people to eat at. We've got all this stuff. There's like vending machines for them. There's actual restaurants and everything. So that's the VIP island now. Honestly, probably my least favorite island if I had to pick. But, you know, it's not really doing much. So I love this island though. This like little island that I didn't do anything with. Maybe some terrain stuff might help. Nah, 'cause it's already so thin that like trying to do terrain stuff isn't gonna really do much. Alright, let's see. I mean, yeah, I guess we're moving on to the main island now. Now the question is, where do we want to start from? Where should the main park start at? What's close? Like that's the closest to the normal hotel, but I don't want to like I want cliffs here. I want this area to be cliffs and stuff. I'm thinking starting down here. That's what I'm thinking. Either that or here. No, probably down here. And like that's not a bad spot to start at either. Like there's this nice little island out here that you land by and yeah, this is a nice little area for the park to start at. Let's see. Maybe there could be like no, that won't work. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I could start over here. No, I think I'll no, I might start over here. It's not very close to the normal guest side, but I mean, oh, maybe normal guests could have their own arrival point into the park, and then VIP guests could come and go using this. I think that is an interesting idea. Hmm. I don't know. I don't have anything planned for like the center of this island. I mean, I have some stuff for like this area that I had some like river stuff in. I'm almost tempted to make the river keep going and then have it like connect over here. Ooh, splitting the island up. That would be interesting. Like maybe the only way to get to the other side. Well, no, you can't do a tour track through water, huh? Hmm. That sucks. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out then. Um, but that's a later thing. Where am I supposed to put this arrival point, dude? I almost feel like it has to be over here, 'cause that's like the closest between guest areas, you know? And like you could have like a main street coming down.
Gob sh masha. How is Jogabsha?
I'm doing all right. I've been having nosebleeds all week, which has been interesting, but they haven't been too bad. I think it's just 'cause like it's getting drier and colder. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to start the main park, 'cause I've got all these little islands, you know? I've got like these little tiny areas. Like this one's for like the main like guest arrivals area. It's got a little plaza, a movie theater, a dinosaur enclosure that they can like view from the inside. You know, it's got all that stuff. It's good looking, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this island, like where I'm supposed to start with it, you know? Like where do I start on the island? And also, I need to figure out where I'm gonna have elevation at. That's probably something I need to do first, but that's gonna be boring to watch, so I don't want to do that now. I don't know. I feel like maybe here. Like, I could place it here and then bring it up, and there could be like shops on either side. Maybe there could be like, it'll loop around here, and there's like some enclosures on the coastline for like some semi-aquatics. Like, maybe I put baryonyx or something. Hmm.
Infrastructure pathing. Fenced in areas.
Yeah.
What do you usually start with?
Well, I'm trying to. Usually, when you first get to the park, you want to be in like the main area. You know, you don't want to have to travel to the main area of the park. So if I'm gonna have a main area in the park, unless I made this entire island. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could make this entire island one big safari thing, right? And then, oh, that would look so cool. Like, I mean, not all of it, obviously, but because we do want like a guest section, I think maybe this area of the island over here can be like guest stuff, and then we'll have a massive tour ride that goes through the whole island and sees all the different dinosaurs. That would be really cool. Like, like maybe this is like a big biological preserve thing, and that would make sense. It's kind of like that big exhibit in the San Diego Zoo. Like they do have smaller ones, and we'll probably have some smaller ones in like the main guest area, but we'll have like a big tour going through the center of the island, you know? And like obviously not all of it. Oh, it's gonna be hard to figure out. I do think that starting area over here though, like this is where the starting area should be. Hmm. How do I even feel about that? I think I'm gonna put our first arrival point over here. But I think I want to do this one. I think I'll place that right there. And now we're gonna make our main street, which I think should be this. And I gotta close the park again because I placed another arrival point and I don't want people flooding in because it's gonna lag the game out. Let's see. So if we go over here, this is where the start of our park's gonna be basically. And actually, I'm gonna move this over a bit. Like maybe to here. That way we have more room. But yeah, the main street is gonna be right here. And maybe we'll have, ooh, do I want visitor center or innovation center? I don't know. Visitor center doesn't look as grand, I guess. Like it looks grand up close, but that's an operations building. Visitor center, I know for sure, or innovation center is like an actual guest attraction, so people will actually come to see this. Maybe I'll have it be like right here. And that should be enough space to like put in some amenities and stuff like on the main strip. I need to be able to fully see how it's lining up. Hmm. So we're gonna start with amenities. Because, you know, if you're in the park, you're gonna want access to the amenities, you know? Then we're gonna have paths branching off at like the front entrance. So obviously we're gonna have like the curving around the front thing and we're gonna do all that. Let me do this. We'll do that. Actually, maybe I'll just bring this out. That works. That looks alright. And I think that's where like the paths will split off, you know? So like we'll have one going this way probably. And actually let me find right there is basically it. There we go. And then maybe I'll have like a path going along this. I don't know how I feel about that actually. I'm gonna delete that for now. We don't need to build over to that area yet. We're just making the starting area right now. We'll have food and drinks closer. We'll have the gift shop closer to the exit. Because this is going to be how people exit the main park, you know? There we go. We got all the little stores. Let's get a guest attraction in. Now, what would people want to do? Like, if they're hanging out in this main area, right? A gym? Yeah, I feel like if they were in this area, this is like a good area for an arcade, honestly. Like, if you're staying here instead of going out to see the dinosaurs, you're probably like bored of the dinosaurs, so you want something else to do. And maybe this can be like a pizza and game arcade. Almost got it lined up. Close enough. And I think that should be just enough to fit a restroom right there. It is. So a restroom right there. And then probably shelter right here. We can't fit a shelter there. I mean, maybe if we do something like this. Some weird stuff like this, yeah. Yeah, we can fit one right there. So we've got like the main strip kind of set up. And I think over here we'll have our first dinosaur enclosures. And they aren't going to be like super impressive. But they'll be kind of cool. Hmm. Alright, we'll put that there. And then what we'll do is I'll put another viewing gallery right here. I think this will also be the way to like the tour of the main park, you know? Like it'll like start over here and like loop out into the park. Or maybe I want it to start over here. Like I'm trying to figure out how I want to divide like normal guest area and like dinosaur area, you know? Yeah, we'll have like a couple dinosaur enclosures over here, I think. Like we'll have like three over here, I think. That's a good amount, I think. I keep saying I think. I do in fact think. There's no reason to put any sort of thing here. Maybe over here we could have our lagoons. And maybe over here is gonna be where the aviary is. Oh, I placed that in the wrong spot. Dang it. Well, let's try to get this one at least. Maybe I'll do this. I wonder if that'll fix, or it'll like cover more of the island. Look at that. Yeah, that's basically on point. That's what I needed for that.
Gob.sh Masha. How is Jogabsha? Infrastructure pathing. Fenced
Oh,
in
the AI is
areas.
doing the thing where
What do you usually start with?
I I don't like when it does that. It does that every now and then. If no one's been talking in the chat, but someone has talked in the chat at some point, it'll just reread those messages, you know? And it's not very good. All right. I guess it's time to get these in. I'm gonna want gates. I wish there was a snapping tool for everything that made it get as close to the path as possible. We got some gates there. And we're gonna need some over here. Let's get these hooked up. think I'm gonna round this out too. Well, not round it out, but make a corner for it. What the heck happened there? Alright, let's bring that to like there. Alright, that works. I'm gonna use this to line up the path. Or line up the fence, rather. How far can this thing see? Actually, now I've got that there, I can just do this. There we go. We've got our enclosures set up. And then I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this little corner here. But I'll do something with it. Probably. Maybe. Might just fill it with trees, honestly. Or I could put like a restroom and a shelter. That could work. Because we're gonna need shelter coverage. I like the way this park is looking though. Alright, well we've got 3 new enclosures. I'm gonna have to extend that. And that should all be in range too. I want to get this lined up. No, wait, the way it was done originally was like this. And then full length. And then this. Hmm. Let me do that. That's at a 45. And if I do that, yeah, it lines up perfectly. And if I do this,
Answer my call, lil bro.
bro, I'm streaming, okay? Just chill out. Alright, I'm gonna replace
Where the
these.
dinos at?
I'm just making enclosures right now. If you want to see where the dinosaurs are, there's a few little guys in here, and then there's a couple over here. I have the game sped up right now, so they're moving a bit faster. But this is where the main park is gonna be that I'm working on right now. So, hold on,
Name
let
of
me.
Dino the Dino.
I mean, I do need name suggestions, so I'm gonna keep that on the list then. Dino the Dino. Let's put invisible fence, invisible fence, invisible fence. And then I'm gonna probably switch to this. do that, and then delete that, and then replace that with invisible fence. So now it
When's
looks
the
like it just
meteor
opens into
shower
the
coming?
ocean. Um, Probably in like the next 3 days. And it'll wipe out all of the dinosaurs, and they'll all die. Anyway, I think I'm almost done. I just need to finish this enclosure. Which, honestly, what I'm gonna do for it, because, like, they don't need to be going super far out into the water anyway. I can just, like, well, I need to get off that first.
How long bro streaming for?
I should be done in a couple minutes, so I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so we'll probably have like a semi-aquatic in here since it's going to be going out further into the water. I think that makes sense. Maybe a baryonyx. Alright, I mean, I think that's probably where I'm going to end the stream. Just because, you know, I'm pretty much done at this point. Like, I've been streaming for my hour and a half. So, just like a quick recap of what we did in this stream. We started the main park over here. We finished the VIP island over here. Um, and we're actually not going to name the dinosaurs today. I'm going to give it a bit more time. But keep in mind, this one is the only one that has a name right now. We still need ones for this guy, if I can get him to slow down. So this guy, and then the three little guys over here.
GTA stream when?
Not for a little while, dude. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next stream.